If you are considering moving to Southwest Florida, or if your job is bringing you here, then you are in the right place. The Fish and Finance guy here, and I wanted to share a little bit of information with you in regard to some travel options that are here and available to you in the Southwest Florida market, right here in between Cape Coral and Punta Gorda. So right behind me is the Punta Gorda Port Charlotte Airport, and this is tied to Allegiant Airlines. So I'll do a little bit of research so I can give you some cities and locations that this airline services. But if you were to live in this area, I can absolutely assure you that if you have friends or family, or if you are looking to take a trip somewhere that Allegiant Airlines services, it is an absolutely enjoyable experience as compared to your traditional international airports. Now, I have lived here since 1994 on a full-time basis in the Southwest Florida marketplace. And as far as airports go, I absolutely love Regional Southwest over in Fort Myers, which is the main airport here for Lee County. But with that being said, it is still a major international airport. And when you compare the experience of traveling, because I know we all love to travel, but I don't know how many people really enjoy the process of getting from point A to point B. Um, what's up? Getting to where you're going is kind of treacherous at times. And I understand the need for security by all means. And we need to make sure that everybody is safe and that the vessel that we're traveling on is in good working order. So, getting to your destination successfully is a wonderful experience, whether you are heading there or coming back home. But as far as needing to get out of the area for a short getaway or a longer getaway, whatever the reason may be, the airport that we're looking at right over here behind me is truly an absolutely enjoyable experience as far as airline travel goes. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back in the car. I'm going to jump up here and I'm going to see if I can actually get my phone mounted to my rear view mirror and simply give you a drive through of what this airport looks like and what your experience would be if you are coming here to pick up a flight and head somewhere, or if you are here to pick someone up. Now, I know off the top of my head this airline services areas in Michigan, the Carolinas, Eastern Pennsylvania, Binghamton, New York, so Allentown, PA. I don't know all of the other areas off the top of my head, but I'll do a little research. I'll pull that up and I'll throw that in on a text comment on the screen or whatever. If you have not been to my channel before, please subscribe if you want to see more videos about living in Southwest Florida. And if you have seen any of my videos before, you are fully well aware. There's no editing. There is very little imagery and not much in the way of splash or add-ons. You are here to learn what it is going to be like for you when you move to this location here in Southwest Florida. And that's what I'm here to share you. No editing. That's what I'm here to share with you. I will be back in just a moment. Hopefully I can get this thing mounted to my rear view, and I will kind of give you a quick drive through and walk through of the airport. I'm here to pick up my wife, and I just figured I'd capitalize on the opportunity to give you a glimpse of what this airport looks like if you need to do any traveling and you were in this particular area. So it's an awesome location. I've traveled in and out of here many times. We have a lot of family members up and down the East Coast of the United States, and from the standpoint of the simplicity, the ease of the in and out, it's really a great way to do some traveling if you need to jump on a plane. So with that being said, I'll be back and we'll go from there. Talk to you soon. All right, so I am approaching the airport now, and I'm coming in from the south side of the airport as if you came in from Interstate 75 at exit 161. So this is truly just going to be a simple drive-through of this facility, and it is, as far as airline travel goes, I don't know. There may be some people out there that enjoy the experience, but in general, maybe it's just me getting older and it's not so exciting as it might have been when you were a kid or whatever. But it is, it's arduous to say the least. Just you know, with all the fear that they put in you from the standpoint of, is anything in your bag going to be allowable to get through clearance and security? But this particular facility is just a fantastic location from the standpoint of easy in and easy out. So I hope this recording is sounding okay. I am holding on to my bendable tripod that is wrapped around my rear view mirror, but I'm hoping this comes through all right. They're doing a major renovation right here on this end of the building right at the moment. There used to be a little kind of snack bar and sitting area over here. I have not researched exactly what this addition or rendition is going to be here. But as far as getting in and out of, an airport facility, since this location only services Allegiant Airlines, you are not dealing with the mass chaos of multiple airlines and the general just traffic scene that you endure when you're coming in here to pick someone up or drop someone off. Um, I'll keep moving here, but that, like, literally is the extent of this airport. And myself personally, I have been on the other end of this in the Concord, Charlotte, North Carolina location, and the facility itself is equally petite, if you will. There is a major rental car center here with a variety of rental car options, so Enterprise and National and Alamo. And that, in a nutshell, is like driving through this entire airport. I will loop around again just to give you a little more info. This is likely going to be a video that is much shorter in duration than most of the videos that I'm going to be dropping about living here in Southwest Florida. But with that being said, I will be back in just a moment, and I hope you are enjoying a wonderful day today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about anything pertaining to real estate or financing in Southwest Florida or Florida in general, please do not hesitate to reach out. I have been in the residential lending space in Florida and specifically Lee County since 1996, but I have been involved in transactions for real estate all throughout the state. So even if you don't need financing, but you are considering moving here, or even if you're someone that lives here now and you need to sell your home and you don't have a relationship with a quality real estate professional, feel free to reach out. I would be happy to introduce you to someone uh, depending on exactly what your specific needs may be. I will be back in just a moment. I'm not going to jump into the long-term parking orange lot here because entry is closed. But since I talked long enough, I figure I'll just do another drive-by here. So they do have a short-term parking lot, like cell phone lot, and long-term parking. So if you're here picking someone up, there's the cell phone lot to wait for that message that your friend or family member has arrived. And then they do have both short and long-term parking on site. And if you need to park and assist a family member or friend into the process of getting checked in and into the airport, they do have up to like 40 minutes of free parking if you need to go in and offer some assistance to someone, or if you just want to hang out and spend some time with them before they hop on a plane when you don't. I went through that this past Friday and didn't take advantage of that opportunity, but when you're the person dropping someone off, it's usually less than ideal or a celebratory scenario. But I guess that's all circumstantial, depending on the nature of what you're doing, why you're there, and the dynamics of the relationship with the person that you are involved with in that process. But again, here is the rental car center, and it is literally right here on site, just literally 3 to 4 minutes down the road from here. You come into essentially, the heart of Punta Gorda, which is just south of Port Charlotte. So it's right off 41 on the south side of the Peace River. And if you have seen any of my videos in the past, thank you for watching. If you are new to this channel, thank you for tuning in. I want to be your local tour guide for everything up and down the southwest coast of Florida. Thanks for watching. I will be back. You make it a great day. If you ever have any questions about anything pertaining to real estate or mortgage financing in the southwest Florida market or in Florida in general, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would be more than happy to see if there is anything that I can do to assist you, even if it is simply just a question about anything in this local area and you don't need an actual product or service right at the moment. Take care. Thanks again for watching. I am Matt Pfeiffer, proudly representing Main Street Home Loans, NMLS ID 296861. I am the Fish and Finance Guy, and we will see each other again if you subscribe and come back and watch future videos. Take care. So I figured what I would do for you is give you a quick rundown of the states and the cities that Allegiant Air operates in. Now, what I will tell you is if you're looking at a city that's, let's say, out on the West Coast or in the western half of the United States, there may not be a flight from, let's say, somewhere in Nevada to Allentown, Pennsylvania. So you would obviously have to do your own research on the Allegiant Air website to see what airports are connected to one another as far as flights and inbound and outbound, and what airports are working with each other. But Allegiant is essentially a nationwide airline. And again, this is all tying in with the fact that we have the very cozy and very user-friendly Punta Gorda Regional Airport here. So I figured instead of just doing an overview or a talk through on another loop around the airport, I'd just pull up the imagery here and kind of show you what these destinations look like as far as airport locations within Allegiant. So looking at the screen here, if Wikipedia is currently correct, these orange ones are the operational bases right now. Some do have seasonal service, and there are some future destinations in here as well. But you'll see that it's a pretty comprehensive list of how far and wide Allegiant Air does fly. So again, if you are visiting anyone, friends or family in the Southwest Florida area, and depending on where you're coming from, you may have the ability to fly in on Allegiant. And if you were living here, then you obviously have the ability to see where you can go on Allegiant. It is, again, a very easy process getting in and out of that airport, both on drop-offs and pickups, just depending on what your circumstances and your situation may be. But since I had mentioned that I would pull up some info on cities where this airport or this airline operates, figured I'd go ahead and do it this way for you. If you were to just go to allegiantair.com, you can obviously jump into their platform and check your city of choice, whether that's your departure city or your destination city. So, with that being said, I will thank you for watching. Make it a great day. If you ever have any questions about anything here in the Southwest Florida market, please don't hesitate to reach out. Be happy to help in any way possible. Have a great one. We'll see you again soon on the next video. If you are still here and you are watching this right now, thank you so much for watching. At any point, if you have any questions about anything pertaining to Florida or primarily and especially the Southwest Florida market, please don't hesitate to reach out. Send me an email, shoot me a DM, send me a text, hit my link, schedule a Zoom. I want to help you in any way that I can if you are moving or relocating or considering relocating to this area. I'll look forward to seeing you in future videos, and please feel free to share this with anyone else that you know that may be looking to head this direction. I want to help you in any way that I can, and I'll look forward to doing so when we connect. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.